Welcome to Retouches by E1KAYE. We are doing several episodes to cover a couple different rooms that I did retouches on for my sister. I'm going to show you the process of what I purchased and what the budget was that she wanted me to stay under for each room. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Previously on Retouches by E1KAYE.
Oh my goodness, they have these at work for the executive people. Now I've got one.
These are your books, your certificates, and there's room for more.
Oh, that is nice.
How does the chair feel?
This is the bomb.
You don't want to repeat the same habits of the clutter.
Can my sister actually keep her office nice and neat and tidy with no excessive junk accumulating? Or will she find the temptation to add more things back?
You want to figure out, okay, where's the root of it? Mm-hmm. And then why do I feel like I have to have this? Because after a period of time, all the pens, at some point, if they're not used, they may get dried up in ink.
And that's true. But that's why I keep them in my eyesight, so that I can use them. If I put them away and I only have the bare essential, I'm not utilizing. I'm back to this routine of what you're saying.
Right.
I'm being deficient.
Right.
So having it out there, although it seems like a lot, it shows me I have what I need. I don't need anything else.
Right.
And I want to utilize it. Putting it away doesn't do that for me.
Right, it doesn't. So then here is the question. How much do you really need?
I don't need as much as I have. Or I don't need as much as I think.
Right.
But I have it, so now what?
So would you be willing to do away with some of it?
Some.
Right.
And it's been a challenge.
Start.
It's
definitely a challenge. Yes. Because they can always be obtained later too.
True.
So, we have to think of, well, how long have I had this?
Right.
And it's normal. Everybody wants to hold on to something because it gives them like a piece of, security and all. At the same time, we can't take it with us.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just gonna dust, rust, or somebody gonna throw it away behind us.
Right.
Right. So then you want to say to yourself, okay, because it takes up space, and then it's like, okay, I have a drawer full of pens, and then I got some pens over here, I got some pens over there. We can really donate those pens to the school, because it's that many.
Oh, because I took all of them from there.
Okay, yeah.
So all of these are not going to fit in there.
No.
Unless you want me to put them back over there. No, it's just
I really do believe though that the picture of your mom and you needs to be on the desk.
Okay.
You know how people have desk pictures because it reminds them of what they're doing and why they're doing it, and so your origin is your mom. You know what I'm saying? And in that origin, in the loss of your mom, could have caused uprooting of certain things in your life, and so you want to always have this as a reminder, like that new beginning, this new baby, this is you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And your mom being happy,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And how you want to make sure you maintain that happiness,
right?
So I think this would be an awesome picture that she can have on the desk.
It never ceases to amaze me how this topic actually touches every gamut of our lives. I have personally struggled with getting excessive stuff in one area or another. So this topic came about through redoing some renovations in my sister's office. And I really believe that this is a great segue to encourage you to know that if you have excessive stuff in any particular area of your life, you need to take inventory and definitely be encouraged to do spring cleaning, do annual cleaning, because you want to just rid yourself of too much stuff. And if you want to be a minimalist, you can certainly do that, but you don't have to necessarily go that route. Just reduce your clutter.
It also gives us a reflection too on our own lives.
Exactly.
You know, like I am a office supply addict, so I have to restrict myself.
And I'm not gonna be no hypocrite. I'm a shoe addict, and if you come to my house, even though I let a lot go when I left my big house, I have boxes and boxes of shoes.
But you let a lot of shoes go.
Yeah,
I still have
a bunch
boxes
of them too.
Mark, I have so many shoes. You would be like,
I don't even know how she wore them.
I'm talking. It's a fetish. It used to be earrings, and I lost them all. And I was going through deliverance when we were selling. It was if Margot played the film on me, I would look just like she looks sitting in the chair, just like I can't. So it's not just you. You saw me go through it, and still. So yeah, this actually think about the psychology of what you'll be doing to viewers who actually need to really consider what they have and what they're holding on to, what they don't want to let go.
And that does give us spin because they don't really visit. They do a year later visit on families, but the what do we do question is it's about a spiritual and soul, a mind, spirit, and soul cleansing that manifests in the physical, and to be able to, because it's all connected. My dad used to say, I can tell when things ain't right in your mind because you have everything everywhere. And then I'd be like, yeah, that's right. Then it's like, okay, how do I maintain it and get it back? And it's a process, and it's hard because you're trying to let go when you've had some sort of attachment.
Yes.
Whether it makes sense or not.
Right.
There's an attachment, and we have to detach ourselves.
Right.
And then that's why I also say, doing that, also that spiritual deliverance ties it all in as well, because it's a full process, and now you're working in your space in which you're supposed to be in a free mind where you can work, you can hear God, you can talk with God, you can have that moment to be intimate with Him.
Well, it was like that poem.
Yeah.
It was so cluttered. I couldn't communicate. There was nothing, very little coming in, very little going out because of the stuff.
Right.
And that can, it materialized.
Right.
But it was also just this blockage in the spirit realm, and it was like I'm calling out, but nobody hears me.
Right.
There is a connection.
Yeah.
I used to tell Kayla all the time, not picking on her, but I used to tell her all the time, you got to clean up all of this stuff around you because your mind, it's the same thing.
It's like what in the book of James, when it says that we have to get rid of the superfluous things in our lives. We have to cut it off.
Yeah.
They're extra.
Right.
And that extra, what can we? It is extra, and it's baggage.
Right.
It weighs, and some things that we don't let go. I just heard it today. It's an anchor.
Yeah.
And it keeps us from moving on.
Right.
To the next level, to the next dimension with our Heavenly Father through Christ.
Yes.
So we have to definitely just close our eyes. Sometimes somebody else has to do it, and we just have to walk away.
Yeah.
We just gotta walk away.
Right.
It's also like Sarah and Lot. Not Sarah and Lot. Lot and his wife. And she looked back and she turned to that pillar of salt.
Yes.
Because she just couldn't let
Yes.
go. But that actually kept her from being delivered.
And sometimes the blessing don't come until you actually can turn away from what's holding you back. So this is the beginning of the new Margot and the new mode, the new outlook to can change everything. And one thing I noticed is in this house, it was aging you. This looked like somebody 70 was living in the house. 70 years old, and you're like half that age. Because we're doing the rooms, you and Mo are going to have such a different energy, breathability. It's going to do so much for y'all beyond what we would even know, because it's going to give you such an excitement and hope, and outlook will reflect in other areas of your life.
I believe that.
It takes outside mind to help you put things in perspective that you may have thought of, but it didn't come to you to say, okay, yeah, that worked.
And the healing will come as you get help, because you will see that, number one, people love you, and number two, because you were there to see all the pain, you're actually there to see the fruit of it. True. If Mo needs to be involved with it too, right? Because it's a part of the healing process. Now, if you just left for a month and we came in and we just did the deep dive, and you come back, you'd be like, ooh, but you would actually start slowly creeping back to the habits that caused you to get to the place you got to. But because you're actually helping declutter, it's a healing thing, it's a purging thing, and so you actually
it's an action, because it was a lot of work to take all of that out. I didn't even know you were going to do the office until you said, let's do it. I was like, wait a minute, you touched the soft spot right there. Because I'm not trying to do the office. And you're like, yeah, I want to do the office now. And I'm like,
that was the Holy Spirit. That was not, I wasn't trying to just, that was the Holy Spirit.
But that was the monster right there, was my office.
And I had no idea.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and then when you called me and you were like, you need to clean out the house. I said, Carla.
This is your room that you can actually communicate, and you can come. This could be your altar to God.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And I did not know that.
Yeah, and this is what you needed, you know, in order to get to that place. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, this was the hardest part. She tackled that first.
I had no idea.
I mean, the bedroom, whatever, the in-law, whatever. It's when you said this, because this was not the discussion.
And Crystal, I had no idea how her office looked. I hadn't been here.
Nobody had been in here. Mo hadn't even really been in here.
I glimpsed.
No, because I kept that door closed and locked.
That had to be God then.
And like when that guy came, if he opened that door or you opened that door, he would have fell out, Carla. Because in 5 years, he has not been in this room. And I know he's like, she got a dead body in there or something, because I could never get in there. Never did I leave it unlocked. It was always closed, and it just kept building and building and building, and because I couldn't get through it, all I could do was just put it on top and just keep moving.
Yeah,
but this was it right here.
Love and life lives here.
Yeah,
death don't have no place in here.
Yeah,
death was trying to swallow y'all up.
Yeah,
seriously, the air quality in here was so bad. And I had no idea.
Now it's a part of the house.
Now it's a part of the house.
Now it's a definite part of the house.
And it's something that I want to show off.
Right.
It's like somebody want to come and say that I'll be like, come to my office real quick.
Yeah, you can start showing business now.
I know, I was like, you saying? Come to my office and have a seat.
And the dreams that you may have let die will be resurrected, because now this is the central hub where you can do your thinking.
Yes.
It's affecting not only the room in the house, but the room in your heart. Because there's spaces in our heart that we hide.
Yes.
That sometimes we just gotta. Yes. Jesus is like.
Yes.
Open up. Let me. I don't know. Open up. Yes. I know more than anybody. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, Jesus did that here because this was it.
Yeah.
This was it, and I feel like there's nothing we can't do now.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I still got all of that was in here to get through, but this.
And if you can do this, then every other room is going to be just a sweet.
Oh, every other room is nothing.
Sweet. Next on Retouches by E1KAYE.
It causes you to consume.
I can't do anything about it.
We finna have.
Oh my gosh, it's so vulnerable.
You don't have to do this by yourself.
You're facing your fears this year.
Yeah.
We finally get down to the truth of the matter, and it all boils down to this bombshell revelation. The truth finally comes to light. Why this has been such a deep-rooted issue. Find out what the next steps are and why it was so important to document this whole process.